Konnichiwa, hi, it's Wendy Rye again. I'm back with another video. My name is Wendy Rye. If you've never been here, welcome, and I hope you subscribe and stay. So, well, I was about to start with the fact that content creators block is a real thing, because honestly it's bugging. It's been bugging, you know, like I have this thing. I'm starting off with this whole YouTube thing, and I'm trying to get to a point where I am at that point though. I'm uploading a video weekly, and it's hard, and it's weekly, but it's still hard to get content. I mean, I've only experienced writer's block, and I don't know if student block is a thing, because, well, every single time I try to channel the student in me who has been in class and learning, the student in me would fail me. Well, there's that, and then there's creator's block. And well, this is the second video this week. I thought I should take it to next week, so you know, it's because I content next week, but I had promised people to do a review of HireWriters after doing the HireWriters review, and I couldn't wait. People have been asking for it, and well, I'm just gonna do it. So because they, you know, asked for it indirectly. I don't know if that makes sense. They asked for, okay, so HireWriters is like this, how about HireWriters then? And I thought, well, again, to keep it in one place, let me do this video just now, because they're impatient. Let me just do this, and I'm impatient too. I just want to do it and get it off with, because you know what, Jesus is gonna come through. I'm gonna get content for next week. I'm just gonna get it. So anyway, HireWriters, is HireWriters legit? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So first of all, they usually ask me, there's someone who asked me, isn't HireWriters the same as HireWriters? And I genuinely said I didn't know, because I genuinely didn't know, but I was confused, because when I joined HireWriters, they used to send me emails with the same HireWriters email. So I kind of think, yeah, maybe probably just under the same management, but they do things a bit differently from HireWriters. And again, the other thing, the profile, that when I registered with them, you know, you have to have like your own profile and all of that stuff. It was the same profile as the one I had with HireWriters. I mean, if you didn't have a profile before with HireWriters, you're gonna have to create one with HireWriters. They're using the same one. They're using the same the landing page. They're using the same landing page, same website, you know, same everything. That's what they're using, but they function differently, because first of all, when you're joining HireWriters, like I told you, okay, I told you how HireWriters works. HireWriters works a little bit differently. When you join them, they're gonna tell you create a profile, create a profile page with HireWriters, and then after you do that, they're gonna send you jobs. HireWriters, they do not do that. You join in and you have to have like 3K back. I told you just 1K beforehand and then 2K later on after you start bidding the jobs, which is gonna be hard to get to that 2K with the amount they're paying you, because I think the priority there is just experienced writers. But well, anyway, this is not about HireWriters. So on HireWriters, once you join, they start giving you the jobs. In HireWriters, you remember they started, you know, teaching you, giving you assignments, and they are unpaid assignments. Like, you know, they're giving you these articles to write, to just see like if you can actually write. You get? So when HireWriters are giving you the first job, they're gonna gauge, you know, your writing skills, but they will pay you for it. They'll pay you for it. So they're literally just paid assignments. They have paid assignments. You're gonna get 9 assignments. I got to 9, and I asked a friend of mine whom I recommended HireWriters, how far did she go, you know, till they stopped sending her. And she was like, you know, task number 9. So when you get to task number 9, it's all you start feeding for yourself, yeah, something like that. So like I said before, I had joined HireWriters before. So when I joined HireWriters, I did not need to create an account again with HireWriters. I just went on with the one that I had with HireWriters because it's still the same one. That's the one they're using. 2, when I left HireWriters, when I ran when I ran from HireWriters, I left bids there. I was always bidding, never getting the jobs, and I got tired. I was like, well, I don't even care anymore, I'm not gonna bid. So I didn't finish all the bids that I had because I kept on buying bids because I was always bidding for jobs. So I left about 7 or 10 bids, I'm not quite sure. 7 bids, yeah. I left around 7 bids. And I was willing to leave them. I was like, I'm not even gonna come back here again. But when I joined HireWriters, they took me back to the same profile. So I met my bids are still there. So when the other thing with HireWriters, even the assignments that they're sending you, you're gonna have to bid for them. They're booking the jobs for you, they send you via email, but then after you do it, you're gonna have to go back and bid so that the client can have something to connect you to. The bids they connect you to the client. The HireWriters, they're getting these jobs from these clients directly for you, and then they send you via email. It's like they're booking them for you. You don't have to go through the whole vetting process. You get, like, where you even have to fight with other writers to get the job. So you don't have to fight with any other writer to get the job. They book the job for you, they give you, but after you've done it, you're gonna have to go back to the client's page and bid to have something that connects you because this is a system and there's a way it works where you have to bid the job. And and I'm pretty sure they get their pay from these bidding things. So if they send you without bidding, they're not earning from anything. So yeah, you still have to bid for the jobs. But the best part is, remember in HireWriters, I was bidding and never getting any jobs. And that's money that was going, and I was always buying the cheapest one, the 351, but that, like I said, it was only 5 bids or 7, not sure, I'm sorry, I did not check it. So I think they're 5, and I bid for 5 jobs, and it's not that I buy and I don't get any, so I buy for 350 again, nothing. So with HireWriters, even when you bid, you have to buy this bidding package when you join. So you kind of do need to have money, but not that much, because it's just for the bidding, for bidding. So, and you can be sure you're gonna get the job because they've already given it to you, you've already done it, and then you go and bid the job. You get? Yeah. And these jobs they're bidding for you, they're booking for you and sending you, it's the same as it's literally just in their mind they're sending you assignments, to test your writing skills, but they're testing your writing skills with actual jobs from actual clients. You get what I mean? With HireWriters, it was just literally, it's the same. Well, yeah, you get what I'm saying. But HireWriters one, they're testing you to test your writing skills. They're gonna test you with actual jobs from actual clients. So you need to go there with actual writing skills, not like I'm going here so I'm gonna learn. If you do a shoddy job, they're gonna cancel you out, obviously, because these are actual jobs from actual clients who actually want good work done, quality articles. You get quality reviews and quality everything. So you need to go there, while trusting on your writing skills. The good part, like I said, even though you're gonna buy the bidding package, you'll be sure to get the jobs because they're gonna book them for you. Task number 1, immediately you register, they're gonna send you task number 1 via email. Immediately you register, they're gonna send you task number 1. So if you have time, when you're registering, just have time to, after you register, have time so that you can do the jobs. All these tasks are usually 500-word articles. Now here comes the worst part. It's literally, the payment is literally just the same as HireWriters. I don't know, maybe it's good for you. I didn't find it like but I still did the work though. I just used to do it like on my free time because they were 500-word articles. I can write that very fast, 30 minutes and I'm done. And I was okay with it because I saw I'm not even spending that much time on this, and they're paying me 160 bob. That's the worst part. The first task, it was 300 bob, but when it came to me it was 240 because of the service fee. It's just literally the same as HireWriters. It's literally the same system. It's not a different, it's the same system, the same profile, the same website, the same everything, but not the same management. The way they function, the way they operate, it's not the same, but everything else the same. So I think it's just them branching out as another something, I don't know. It's just a branch of HireWriters probably, or they're just working together on that. I'm not quite sure. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the first task number 1, the one that I got immediately I registered, that was 300 bob. It came to me as 240. From there, task number 2, task number 3, task number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 160. Like the payment was 200 bob, but it will come to you as 160 bob. You get? Yeah. So if you're okay with that, that is fine. I think they just start with 300 to like hook you, you know, they gotta hook you, and then after that utaanza kulipa 200, which is 160 bob, and that payment is gonna go to your profile. But for you to withdraw, you have to get to 1,000 and something, $10. Is it $10? Yeah, $10. You have to get to $10 for you. That's the withdrawal threshold. So if you haven't gotten to $10, you can't withdraw. So the problem is I did a mistake, you know. By the time I was on task number 9, I didn't even have to buy beats by there. That's the best part, but only because I was on HireWriters before and I left the beats there after I got tired of them. So I left the beats there. So when I come to HireWriters and they're like, you know, buy a bidding package via HireWriters, I was so happy. I did not have to spend anything. I was so happy. I just started, you know, I was like, oh, finally these beats are gonna get, you know, I'm gonna use them. I'm finally gonna use them, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the jobs, because you've already gotten the job. You've already gotten the task, the assignment, and now after you've done it, then you can bid. And also these clients, they're the ones who are bidding they are paying 200 bob. So if you go there after you've done the assignment and then you bid something that is not 200 bob, that is, if on their page it's 200, of which it's the same for everyone, and the first task being the exception, just to hook you 300 bob, but after that it's 200, and like I said, it's gonna come to you as 160. And well, yeah, so I was explaining the mistake that I did after I got to my threshold. My bids zilisha. So kama ukwanga na bids before, just like me, you're gonna have to sacrifice your 350 or 500, or like you know, whatever package you wanna buy, so that they don't bug you with buying more once the bids are over. But I'm giving you a heads up, it's up to task number 9, so look for a bidding package that's gonna cater for at least 9 tasks, 9 assignments. One that's gonna cater for at least 9 assignments. For me, well, I was using my HireWriters bids, the ones that I left, and it got to a point pali zilisha, and then I had to buy another one. Now you can either buy and, you know, withdraw from your M-Pesa, or withdraw from the much that you've been earning that is still on the credits that you've been getting. When you're earning this money, it's gonna go to your profit. It's not gonna come to you directly till you get to the withdrawal threshold, which is $10. So I hadn't gotten there yet. I was like this close. Actually, I was there. Yeah, I was there. It's just that I hadn't like reflected yet. So I decided I'm not gonna buy from M-Pesa directly, because, well, I still have doubts with these people, because now that they even connected to HireWriters. So I decided the bidding package, I'm gonna use the money that's still on my profile to buy, and I did buy, and you know, like, it just took me backwards again. So I had to keep on working to get to my withdrawal threshold, which is $10. But to get there, I had already finished the 9 tasks. So after the 9 assignments, you're all alone in that world. So this is me after the 9 assignments. This is me bidding jobs, and we're back to HireWriters again, not getting them. And now I'm starting to think, am I the problem? I mean, even when they would like send you the jobs, you would have to, like I told you, after you're done doing it, you're gonna have to go back and bid, and the client has all the rights to refuse you depending on how you bid. And if you bid anything higher or lesser than the amount that they've put there, they're gonna cancel it. Or if they don't like the way you market yourself, because when you're bidding, you're gonna bid the price. How long will it take for you to complete that? you should always put there 1 day, because it's a 500 word article. Like, bro, don't put 2 days. Beat the exact amount that they've suggested, and then you're gonna have to like market yourself a little bit, like, you know, I can provide quality SEO optimized articles, blah blah blah, I can write in this tone and that and everything, like, you know, convince them why you're the person for the job. You're gonna have to still you're going to have to do that. And they never refused me at any time. And then after task number 9, now I have to fend for myself. I'm out there in that jungle with all these articles with 0 bids, and I'm bidding and I'm not getting it. It makes me curious, because the thing is, I'm bidding jobs with 0 bids. I'm literally not even fighting with any writer, and I still don't get them. I'm like, is the client sleeping? Did he just post these jobs and then dip or something? Because something was terribly wrong after you know, they are like, now you can fight for yourself and it's just you in that jungle. It's hard. I'm curious, like, I mean, platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, those I get, you're like fighting with experienced whoa. The metro in me came out. So anyway, I'm not even gonna say the word. You know, that I can get. But here, there are no writers even bidding for those jobs, and you still don't get them. What is that? What is that? It's like some corn artistry going on. Like, come on, what is happening? Anyway, the one thing that gave me hope was this one writer out of all the profiles that I was checking, all the other profiles are like one task done, and some of them are shamalize, or they can't get any other after that for some reason, I don't know. And we are literally bidding for jobs that when you look at this client's job, it's 0 bids, 0. You're not even fighting with any other writer to get the job, and you still can't get it. Come on, like, Chelsea, come on now. Like, it was so frustrating. I was beginning to think I don't know what is happening. I don't know. Or these clients are way too bougie, like they're like now I'm waiting for some. Even after doing 9 tasks, you know, like, it's reflecting on my profile that I have done over 5 jobs, 5 plus. I've earned these 1K plus. Obviously they can see that I have experience. So what is happening? And even the one that I recommended to, the person that I recommended it to, after task number 9, she's like, what is happening? What is happening? And then I made the mistake of, you know, buying the bidding package with the money that was reflecting on my profile. And so now, even without me not being able to book any jobs, means I don't get any more money to get to the withdrawal threshold. So that money is still there. That money is still there. I still can't get the money because I haven't gotten to the withdrawal threshold. And you can't even tell them, I want to quit HireWriters, so just give me the little money that I made. You have to get to the withdrawal threshold for you to withdraw that money. That's the sad part. My money is still there because I haven't gotten to $10 yet. I got to $10, but I used the money to buy another package, of which the package is still hanging out there, you know. And I used a little bit of the bids, but the bids that I used, they haven't given me any job, and now I'm scared to finish the bids and then start over again. Why not? Right now, I literally just don't care. I'm just here to give you all tips. My work, I found work somewhere else. I stopped stressing, but I want that money. I want that money. That's why I'm stressing just a little bit. It was like a while ago. Now I want that money. I want the money. Why are they keeping my money? Just because I haven't gotten to the withdrawal threshold, and I just want to quit them, but I want my money too. It's annoying. It's annoying. Anyway, that's how HireWriters is. What's the other thing? Yeah, that's my experience thus far. That's my experience thus far, and it was an amazing experience. It was nice while it lasted. That's literally the perfect caption for HireWriters. It was nice while it lasted. When you're logging in, it's so good. They're bidding these jobs for you. You get them. They pay you to do the assignments. And you can see the money coming in. And you're feeling pretty proud of yourself. Even though it's just 160 bob for a 500 word article. That part is kind of frustrating though, but once you become an experienced writer, but when you're registering, they view you as a non-experienced writer who's trying to start over, so they're gonna send you jobs at 500 word articles. You can't tell them to send you more. Yeah, and most of them are 200, and you're gonna have to adhere to that, or else the client is not gonna take you in. If you don't want the 200 one, you don't be bougie there, because they're gonna cancel you out. You go there acting all now, ain't no way. When every other writer is like logging in there, they usually put like 1,000 per hour, and then you just end up getting 160 bob for the day. For the day, I'm saying that because once you're done doing the article, you're gonna have to bid, like I told you. Yeah, they'll send you the job, and after you bid, or after you do the work, you go back to that client who sent you the job. The HireWriters, they're gonna direct you to that person. They'll give you a link, and then you go and bid. And so after bidding, you're gonna have to wait for this client to approve your bid, and they usually take like more than 24 hours. So basically, you've just done one article in one day, 160 bob in one day. And I was saying, if they were faster in approving this stuff, I could literally just do 500 word articles, like 10 of them. Is just mentioning in one day, if only they were. But anyway, you work with your speed. The other thing that's slow, you just work with your speed. Yeah. So it's basically just like making 160 bob. I'm always gonna say that. That thing broke me. 160 bob in a day. One day. But obviously this is not something that you're doing as full-time thing. It's just a side hustle that you're looking for. So yeah. And if you're sure you're gonna have to fight everything, fight all the odds, and you have money to spare to keep buying this bidding package, these bidding packages, even without getting the jobs, okay, you take a shot, you go ahead and do it. But HireWriters, it was nice while it lasted, and it is legit. It's legit, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening to me rant over and over and over again about HireWriters. I'm gonna do another review about another writing platform. I just keep forgetting the name, but I'm gonna do it too. And but after that, y'all give me ideas, please. I need ideas. I'm having a creator's block. Give me ideas. Don't say a day in my life, because I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I keep shooting and it keeps coming out funny, and I keep laughing and I keep messing it up. I'm still working on that. And then most of the times I'm usually fasting, so I'm gonna have the day I'm doing a day in my life, I'm gonna have to cancel the fasting so I can show you what breakfast I take, even though I don't usually take breakfast. Is that allowed, or should I just do what I usually do? I don't know, like I'm so confused about. I thought it would just be easy, but it's kind of exhausting. But I'm gonna have to like crop it, like for more content, morning routine, night routine, and then a day in my life. Yeah, actually that can work. That's not the problem with morning routine. Okay, yeah, you know what, yeah, it's gonna work. But give me more ideas. If you want to play a game, or like collab on doing YouTube videos, if you have an idea of a game that we can play, go somewhere, hang out, do a review of a mall or something like that, reach out to me and I'm in. I mean, I have to do content outside this house, outside this place that you see every single day on my content. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye. I love you all.